Oh, this is great. Since you were talking about milkshakes, Matt Gaetz, and I have friends who are from this area, Pensacola, Florida. Yeah, I think he's around there. Republican Congressman Matt Gaetz was leaving a town hall in Florida. This happened over the weekend on Saturday. And Gaetz is one of these guys who's willing to say just about anything. Now,
and go on InfoWars.
And this is the way that he is making his hay in Congress. This is why we know his name, frankly. You know, there's 435 Congress people get elected every 2 years, which is my understanding.
Shout out Business Insider.
Yeah, thanks for that tip. We never talked about that story where the editor of Business Insider, the world editor or something, it's a big world. It's a big portfolio. Apparently did not realize that Congress people were elected every 2 years, and all of them had to run for re-election.
Seems like a lot of work.
It's a lot of work. So Matt Gaetz, the way that he stands out, the way he tries to build his career, whether it's going to be a post-congressional career in politics or in business, whatever it is he's got to be there. Now, one of the things about Florida, always hot, nothing better than to cool off with a delicious milkshake. Here he is leaving his town hall in Florida. Oh, and there's the milkshake.
It sort of goes over his shoulder and onto his hands.
Oh, and then he's got the cop and he's pointing to where it came from. Whoa. Yeah, there it is. Over the shoulder, gets onto his hands. That's actually, frankly,
it's a nice spiral.
That is a beautiful pass. I mean,
yeah, that's the NFL.
People might say, "Oh, it's not appropriate to throw milkshakes at congressmen," and that's a separate debate. But you really got. I mean, because look at that. He goes over the defender's head,
exactly,
which is the police officer, and it lands right into Gaetz' hands.
Hits him right in the head.
Yeah,
he drops it.
Drop ball. He drops it. Doesn't do that. But that's really well done. I mean, in terms of a toss. I mean, you gotta. And are we clear that that's a milkshake or is it soda?
An unspecified drink is what I'm seeing reported.
Anything could be a milkshake if you believe hard enough.
That's right. There you go.
The woman who threw it, I believe, has been charged with battery. So
there you go.
Know that that's the price you might have to pay.
Right. Unless you have the classic, like, ugh, I spilt my milkshake. I didn't mean to do that.
And you know what's funny is if this meme gets widespread enough, you can start to just have your milkshake near some of these people, and they'll be nervous enough, and you won't even have to throw it.
Right.
It's also a good way to save on calories, because the second half of the milkshake never tastes as good as the first half anyway.
Always hard to deny yourself the full milkshake.
It is too much dairy, though.
And then also, look, there's also spit takes. Now, I'm not recommending it, but it is quite possible that you could be in a situation where you're drinking your milkshake and let's say a certain politician who's a little fascistic says something that just blows your mind. A spit take is a very natural reaction that one could not. It's like
involuntary.
Involuntary, exactly. That was the word I was looking for.